Hello, creatives. Welcome to Artist Star. My name is Beth, and this is a daily pick a card and birthday reading for July 14th. If you were born today after sunrise, you are an Ace of Diamonds. Before sunrise, you're yesterday's card, which was a Two of Diamonds. Okay, so the way this works, I'm going to read each card individually and then all together for the collective. Then a special birthday message for you, Ace of Diamonds. This is your solar year cards. They are here to help you help yourself in your manifesting abilities for the year. All right, let's get started and turn over card number 1. Okay, so we have the 8 of Spades. So Rahu energy, this is something that you are being drawn to. It is contemplative. It is you just really getting in touch with your soul, your spirituality, taking a moment for that. And possibly for some of you, you're going to be running into like-minded people for like a nice friendship, and getting together with that person and having those deeper levels of conversation. Really nice. You love going there. You always learn something fresh and new, and it's good. And you are on your path today. I love it. This is really, really interesting. So we are also looking at that chariot energy of the, which is related to the Cancerian window that we are in right now. So we'll get on to that in a minute. I'm going to turn over the cards, talk about the day's energy, and then read this as a whole for the collective. So yes, 8 of Spades, contemplation at its best, meditation, meeting like friends, feeling like you are in a good spot right now. I love this. All right, card number 2. If you pick this card, you're feeling a little out of balance today. It's a reversal. And we are in that cardinal sign of Cancer. So maybe you're feeling a little unsettled, a little ungrounded, a little unsatisfied with the status quo. You want something a little bit more. You're feeling like you're ready for something more, yet it's not materializing. So it's going to take a little work. You're going to need to stop and really kind of map out your bigger picture and see what's possible for you to move forward with today, right? So this could be you feeling held back, like not enough resources. For some of you, it's not only going to feel that ungrounded, unsatisfied feeling of the status quo, but you're going to feel kind of conflicted and hesitant, uneasy about what might be in store for you. All of those when you are just ready for a change and it's not happening yet. So it's in that gestation period. That's the word I'm looking for. And that's okay. It needs to just percolate a little bit more, and then that grounded feeling will come through for you. But today is again going to be about riding that wave of unease and understanding that there's a reason for it, right? Always a reason. And that you can, because I take these reversals as a heads up. You're either going to bump into that energy or you're going to be feeling that energy. So somewhere along the lines today, that is going to come into your existence. So if that happens, if it's you, you can, like I said, just realize it, stop what you're doing and kind of meditate and get into finding the answers, looking around, a little investigation as to what's not feeling quite copacetic. You know, you're looking for a little bit of change, but how are you going to get there from here? It's that period of really kind of investigating. And if you bump up into it today, which you know you could, it is going to mirror something about you. There's always something to learn. And that's what these reversals are about. So once you realize what that triggers in you, what feeling, what you do with that feeling. Is it a desire that you want to self-medicate with, or you know, is it something that you are triggered into doing something, some impulse? Do you immediately go into fight or flight? You know, so you're going to ask. You're going to recognize it. You're going to understand that it's mirroring that part for you because you're ready to heal it. That's the most beautiful piece of any reversal. It comes in a timely manner, in the right dosage, in the right amount. You're ready for this. And you can ask your guides, your daimon, with the best of intentions, right? And with gratitude for having it come about for you today, because you're ready and you can co-create for clarity and balance. Just beautiful. All right. Card number 3. We've got the 5 of diamonds. So I do look at the day's chart, and the 5 of diamonds, if you were born today and you are an ace of diamonds, you have the 5 of diamonds on your Saturn. If you're not today's birthday and you are just here to see what cards come up for you today on this Ace of Diamonds day, then it's going to tell you a different story. But on the Saturn position, that brings in that connotation of the sevens, right? Because it's the 7th day. It's Saturn energy. And it is all about how you relate to that. That Saturday, that Saturn is also related back to the King card, because the Kings encompass the 7, 8s, and 9s. So look to see what's in your Pluto. So we've got, if you are the Ace of Diamonds, you've got that King of Clubs there as well. So that is all about having something kind of fall apart, really. And it's about possibly, I mean, if you're just looking at the 5 of diamonds, this is about learning through trial and error. So you might be moving between ideas, moving in a physical way. You can be moving in a mental way. This is diamonds, so it's that earthy stability type thing, but it's also Jupiter energy because of the 5. So you're going to want to go and look and see what you have in the Jupiter position. That's often what gets averted. You know, it's about to happen, but somehow it just doesn't. And so for the Ace of Diamonds, that is that 9 of Hearts. K2 energy. See, it's a near miss of having to go down that kind of path of the K2 DNA, old ancestry. So I don't want to get too deep into it, but basically, if you are an Ace of Diamonds, then this is something of a tower moment for you, you figuring it out, realizing that it is there to help you reinvent yourself and find a new value in what comes next. Because anything that has to fall apart, does that so that something better can come along. And it's all in the attitude with those 7 positions. And with the 5s, they're happy in the work. They're interested. They don't mind the busyness. They are full of energy. So it's good. It's upright. All right, especially on an Ace of Diamonds day. So let's look at the Ace of Diamonds day and talk about this as a little heads up, if you will, for today and where you might want to put your mindset, because those Ace of Diamonds, we're all in that energy, high vibe and low vibe. So diamonds, it's earthy. It's an opportunity to upgrade. It's a value day. It's having that epiphany, that new opportunity. It's highly intuitive, and it could be some sort of new venture that you're going to be on. You could discover a new talent, a new skill that you want to put to good use. Great card for that, and a great day for it. So what about the shadow attributes of an Ace of Diamonds? Well, it's all about having that superficial attitude about feeling righteous, feeling entitled, taking advantage where you probably shouldn't. It is thinking that you are more than you need to be, ungrounded in your way of thinking, that kind of thing. So, and totally missing an opportunity because you think you're above it, basically. So that's the shadow attributes. But the lighter attributes of an Ace of Diamonds is really quite lovely. So be on the lookout for that today. Some advantage that comes to you and is an opportunity for you to do that. So let's look at this all together here. We're going to be doing a little contemplating. We're going to have those really nice, deep conversations with someone. We're looking at the Chariot energy here. So in all this quietness, this is you conducting yourself with that inner stability, that inner knowing where you stand and how you're going to conduct yourself today. Very kind of grounded and settled. I love that we're in that diamond today because that's going to help with the groundedness. You being totally zen is a good way to put it. So that's where we all begin or visit sometime during the day. This could come in, any which order. So we're going to have a little bit of something coming up for us that is going to try to unground us. So if we're not doing this to ourselves, we're going to bump into a little energy that is going to elicit that from us. I mean, you can buy into that, but you don't have to. You can see it coming. So you can, just get out of the way or let it wash over you and through you and step aside and get back to you being in control. So again, with the 4s, we're looking at that Mercury. So you want to check and see what's in your Mercury sign in that square, so that you can figure out if that's going to give you anything else to think about. It is High Priestess energy, so that's where that not feeling like you have enough or feeling a little disappointed with the status quo. You were feeling like you were ready for an abundance and it hasn't happened yet. So again, rely back on that connection with spirit to really get you where you need to go. This is going to show you something. Mercury, it's about communication. So perhaps you're not being very communicative, or you're not getting the answers you need from an outside source. So you're going to have to go find it on your own. And the Five of Diamonds is just that, doing that work. So we've got work to do today. It's good work. It's happy work. We're happy to do it. And we're realizing that in order to really have the day, this Ace of Diamonds day, come to fruition, we have to do the work. We have to have that stability. We want to be that rock today, so that when we bump into this dissatisfaction, we'll be able to keep our feet underneath us and grounded through it. All right, that's lovely. Let's go on to the birthday message. Happy birthday, Ace of Diamonds. You got cycles. The wind blows, the wheel turns. We go through cycles just like nature, because we are a part of nature. Very interesting for a manifesting card, because of course there's cycles. And with this one, I always like to go for the moon. And it's like messages are on the wind. So on a breezy day, just go out and cock an ear to spirit and ask for guidance and contemplate what cycles might be coming up for you. Check your moon position, obviously, and also just think about the moon cycles. What was the moon on your birth? Was it full? Was it waning? Was it a new moon? It all means something. Cycles for you. And when to begin with your manifesting. So if you are a new moon, say, there is that gestation period of 2 or 3 days where you can take that time to contemplate what you want to put into motion, how to put that into motion, what's best for you. You are a water baby, right? You are a moon child. So you are very creative. You're one of the most creative deacons that you can be. So, and it's all coming through intuitively and emotionally for you. So you're going to want to consider all of that when it's time to manifest what you want. And to really kind of consider the reading for today. I mean, it feels like this is all a part of your cycle, that contemplation, that grounding that you need to be. You, as a Ace of Diamonds, really understand the necessity of being that groundedness and being that and doing the work, right? Having that luck, if you will, that intuitive luck that diamonds have. It's really a pretty nice card to get, because every time that you are proven right, here you are, right? And that's the kind of energy that builds you. And for the Spirit to Nature deck, you got the Ace of Spades. So this is cycling about you, having epiphanies about you. Epiphanies about searching for a deeper truth about who you are at your core. So that is where you are being invited to grow and to understand how intricately that is interwoven with who you are. Every time that you can cycle through another bit of information about yourself, you are going to feel like you are gaining. And with that gaining, you're actually taking the energy and making it yours so that you can, you can tap that later when you're asking for what you need and or what you want, and being grateful for whatever you receive, because it's going to be about revealing deeper spiritual truths about you. Lovely. All right, let's see what you got for a Wishcraft card. Wendy Kite Magic. My wishes matter. That is just so freeing, isn't it? How beautiful. And look at this brilliant sun, right? You've got beautiful sun. And you've also got this thing with the wind going on here. You definitely want to be paying attention on windy days and contemplating around what's going on with the moon. I love that the moon is so heavily involved here. Definitely look at the cycles. I'd like to know what phase the moon was for you on your birth. It tells you a lot about you. And then there's something around the earth shadow. So yeah, the earth shadow is something that Ernest is teaching now, and you can see it. It's that directly across from your sun sign is what is hidden. So it tells you an awful lot. All right. So, okay, that was it. Thank you so much for watching, and I wish you all the best day ever. Carpe diem, happy birthday. And as always, do that with kindness and curiosity and happy creating.